gange ninze mukyala Elizabeth. Nina emyaka 18 mbagwase mu district ya Buyende. Natandika okusoma muzeeyi yampa esente nasoma. Namaliriza primary yawa nengira secondary. Ayenga muzeeyi esente diriwo okwayenga ntono ate muzeeyi yena azira sente ino diri awo anwako omwenge. Kale ate alimu uko batidagerera abana bagala mbagerera gwashi. Ndagerera balenzi abagala tibajja kungasa ino kiri awo. Yabayo omulenzi guna yagana. Yango omulenzi wajja n'omukobo oti kino ni kino ng'asobola okufunda kufunira kuba yena yali musomi ng'era azira sente. Ngaba olwanakola nti ayina kweyiya bweyiya bafuna 3 akuwaako olukumi bafuna 2 yakuwaako 5 bityo. Wetwajja mu maiso yanfunisa olubuto nga ndi ku myaka 16 nga mwene wa 14.
In Tororo, the issue of culture has affected us most because the culture here does not believe a girl child is anybody. For them, they believe a girl child is a property that can be sold off at any time. The most cases that we handle rampantly, child marriage.
As Buyende, the communities still think that girls can stay at home and boys go to school.
Child marriage, you find 4 out of 10 girls getting married before the age of 18.
Trailblazers is an NGO that started in 2013 by former child mothers that turned their negative experiences into positive action. Our vision as an organization is to have a generation where all girls are in school, they are empowered and enjoying their livelihood. And our mandate is to address the critical needs of adolescents, but paying greater emphasis on ending child marriage, teenage pregnancy, and supporting them keeping school.
The coalition with the TMF was formed as an initiative by CSOs. CSOs, you realize that our activities cut across. And now TMF comes in as handling issues to do with girl child majorly. And if you look at child pregnancy, child marriage, they are all curtailed around girl child. So we realize that if we can come under TMF, that is the umbrella CSO, all these activities we do down here that concern the girl child will be attended to.
We are a coalition that brings together like-minded CSOs to fight against child marriage and teenage pregnancies. And we operate in Buyende district.
How we partnered with them, it has helped us in forming the groups of community groups basically. Those groups are not only basically for young women, but they have included a partner of men who can support the women to achieve what they want in life.
Girls Advocacy Alliance is a project that started in 2016. Currently, we are in 2020, and so it was a 5-year project that is ending in 2020. The vision of the program at that time is to create equal rights and equal opportunities for all girls and young women, and to ensure that they benefit from development opportunities. So this specific project we are implementing in 6 districts of Uganda, that is Kamuli, Buyende, Tororo, Lira, Alebtong, and Bukedea districts.
As the chairperson for the Girls Advocacy Alliance Club of Ugaya, we are looking at protecting and promoting the rights of girls. But basically, we advocate on ending child marriage in Buyende district. Wanafuna olubuto nayende ino olutolamu nayengeera niye nalutolamu wazira sente nti najja lutolamu kati naira waka nakobera ku mama yayombe ino kuba mukusooka yalita bidi ayo lwamukobera yayombe ino yayenda n'okumbinga kati malagaja bujoje na mulenzi wo yaye yamala yeikeikana nga nina gwe nkobeire kugoba nkoba ati eri y'omuwala bamweta Shamimu wamutuukeza obuzibu oti n'obwo asobola okuyamba ide yayogera ku n'abazaire bo abazaire beikeikana era anaja nimukobera obuzibu obwo nabo n'obwali buliwo yeida yayogera n'omuzaire gange omuzaire yeikeikana tiyambisa bubi yamala yeikeikana. Here in Buyende, people don't know the value of education. They don't know the value of educating a girl child, of which it is of important educating a girl child. They just think girls are a source of income.
We always meet in a group. We train in drama, go and play drama in school, market, the community. Also do peer-to-peer community dialogue.
As a coalition, we work with the GAS community structures where the male champion is. We work with the male champions and they go on spreading the good gospel of ending teenage pregnancy to fellow boys.
As a male champion, I do bake with young women, 5 boys with 20 girls who got married and they are back at home, and we give them that opportunity of learning what to do. So when the day is good, they go back with around 5,000, 3,000, 4,000, depends how the day is.
In our sub-county here, there was a lot of cases concerning child marriage and teenage pregnancies. That is why I choose to be a male champion. As a male champion, what I do, I just go to the trading centers, churches, even the funeral places. I give those parents or the communities about the danger of teenage pregnancies and child marriage.
After joining the GAA, and we as the club members, we managed to come up with a vocational institute where we train girls. If we meet a girl, she's having challenges. This is a girl that got married before the age of 18 and she's now just at home. We take this girl to our institution so that she can have some skills, and these skills can support her and her child or her children at times. She can be able to support even the family where she comes from. And then the other things that we do as the club, we always sensitize. We go for community dialogue. We go for radio talk shows. We air out our voices. We talk to many girls so that this can be ended as a group.
Our coalition has worked. It has worked to the extent that we have a forum, we have a WhatsApp forum for the CSOs, where anything that happens anywhere is posted and we come up very fast and act. Why? We had issues previously where cases could stall or die in police posts. A case is reported, for example, of a girl child who is being given out for marriage, and the police keep quiet because it's far from us in the police posts. But now, since they know we have forums, WhatsApp platforms, GBV, CSO, children issues, we have forums. They know very well the human rights officer is going to get to know this and she's going to demand to know what we have done. So the CSO coalition has helped us to that extent.
Things that have changed really, early marriage. Nowadays, we don't have that in our community. Another thing is raping of children. You know, that time before this, people were doing such kind of things in the community. But since this program entered, things have changed. We are now in a good life.
At first, before TMF, there were a lot of cases. Then it's now reduced. Even in those communities, they were not knowing the right of girls. And then now, they are now knowing. Even those girls, they were not knowing their right. But now they are knowing.
So TMF did a lot of sensitization, a lot of awareness creation. TMF taught so many young girls who now come to report to police if they have been abused. They, like I said, before they didn't know that they were supposed to report if any abuse has happened on them. People who were marrying their children early were not even reporting. Even the communities around were not reporting. But because of the awareness creation done by TMF, now most of these cases are being reported to police. They are whistleblowing. They're helping the police to succeed in most of these cases.
We do continuous sensitization and mobilization to change the minds of the community members to know that girls are also important and they should go for school, they should attain education as boys do.
This community had no regard completely for girl child. This community had a preference of a boy child being at school, whereas a girl child is mentored home by the mother or the aunties, preparing her for marriage. That is what was in this community. The TMF input in all this is in time, response. They concentrate, yes, in Toro County North, but they have tried to stretch their hands even where their territory is not. Because there are situations where we have no option. TMF, come in, help us here. So in response, TMF has been so active on the ground, so vigilant in responding and in reporting most of these cases.
You know, as police, we have a limit. We work around the laws, but now when it comes to providing other supports, other necessities, then we require some people to come and help us. This is when a Trailblazer Mentoring Foundation became so critical. In where we stop, then they pick up from there.
And also as TMF in the Girl Advocacy Alliance project, it has supported our district child committees. It has facilitated us. We normally have these meetings quarterly at the district level. It has really supported us. Then when we look at their implementation in the communities of Bugaya and Kagulu, we are finding that it has trained the resourceful persons. We have this lady called Shamim and other young women who have been trained very well, have been empowered to support other young mothers and other young children who are coming up, who have problems, who have faced challenges in life, to see that they can really forego the challenges in life.
Ebirungi byanfunye mu TMF wona linganze ile nga mzee itali kwenda kundiza ku isomero webaida nibogera ni mzee yandiza ku isomero ekyo nche baliza TMF kuba singa tibali benabo ibaida nibogera na mzee yange na itisubira kuile ku isomero kuba yali ademi. As GAA Community Club Bugaya, we have managed to rescue 186.
It has made me to know that there's life after giving birth. You don't need to lose hope. I was able to go back to school. When I went back to school, I joined Busitema. I did agriculture. I managed to come out of school. I grew up my cassava. I sold, each sack was at 20,000. And I managed to raise 450 out of the cassava. I managed to join a job because I am now a community-based facilitator in agriculture. I can say I work with Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, and have taken me up as a community-based facilitator. I would like to say thank you to TMF. I would like to say thank you for mentoring us and made me who I am today.
We have girls who have gone for those skilling. We have girls doing saloon. Then we have others doing tailoring. Even boys, yeah, the belt champions, we have them also. They are doing the same.
I became a hairdresser through Trailblazers Mentoring Foundation. So right now as I speak, I'm working in Mbale in one of the big salons in Mbale town. And I'm so proud of Trailblazers Mentoring Foundation. I'm now a peaceful girl. I can afford school fees for my boy. The boy is now 4 years old. So I can afford school fees. And I can also afford to buy something to my parents.
I started working with young adolescent girls because I was once also a young adolescent girl. And I'm still a young adolescent. So now I got that power from GAA under TMF. I work with the young pregnant mothers between the age of 14 to 19.
Girls Advocacy Alliance as a project, it has empowered our girls. Our girls are now speaking their minds. They can now come out and say what really hurts them and also report cases. We have registered cases on Child Helpline. They have really been reporting. So there is a response basing on the Girl Advocacy Alliance project. Then also, it has not only helped the girls, it has opened the eyes of the communities to know the rights of the children, to know the rights of the young mothers.
Our achievements, there are very many. Now we find that very many of us turned back to school. You'll find that some of us we are exposed to the public. We are known, we are famous because of the GAA. You find that very many opportunities comes for us. Me personally, because of the club, I traveled to Netherlands. I never dreamed of going to Netherlands, but was because of the GAA. I'm now the district youth educator, Buyende district. We met the president, we met the minister for education. We petitioned her, we presented the sexual offences bill. That means it is because of the GAA. Those are all our achievements. We have very, very, very many achievements.
Amogo Girl Advocacy Network, it has helped a lot in the community. We have 5 girls in Amogo, the dropout girls, but they are back to school.
I appreciate a lot TMF because it has really pushed us in a different positions where we had no thinking capacities. These days we can even bake our things, sell our things, do our other things, and we continue saving.
Trailblazers Mentoring Foundation has really made me to be a happy woman now. I know I am someone and I will make it in future. And I know I am a product of TMF.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our partner, our funder, Plan International, Uganda. All these achievements would not have been possible without their support. They have provided us both the technical and financial support. And yes, we can boastfully speak out and say that we have contributed towards ending child marriage and teenage pregnancy in Uganda.
I thank Trailblazers Mentoring Foundation for identifying the girls who were vulnerable and now they are no longer vulnerable girls, who are now able to speak to other girls, to speak on behalf of others, who are now the voice of the voiceless, regardless of the background. I really thank them for being passionate about a girl child and for protecting and promoting the rights of the girls, because it is not easy to defend the right of a girl child, to protect the girl child. It is very hard, but TMF is always there for a girl child.